All right, Jim. We mentioned that we were going into Guns N' Roses. What do you got, man?
Well,
I want to hear the beef on the GNR.
You know, I was sitting there thinking. I was on my way to work, and I was sitting there listening to Guns N' Roses. I made a compilation of all their kind of greatest hits.
I've heard it. Yeah, sure.
And it started really getting me thinking. You know what I mean? There's a band that had the world by the balls. There's a band who had it all. You know what I mean? This band was going to go down in history. You know, this band was right on the line there of going down as maybe one of the greatest bands of all time. Though maybe I would even go as far as to say maybe the Led Zeppelin of today.
Oh, wow.
Hey, listen, you got Axl Rose, who's a phenomenal vocalist. Slash, that's one of the best guitarists in the industry right now. You know what I mean? You had something golden there. You had something really good, but obviously I think I have to blame it all on Axl. You know, I mean, but you brought up a good point. Maybe Slash is hard to work with. I don't know. But bottom line is, you talk about a band that had everything and pissed it all away.
Well, before you get to that, the reason why I say maybe Slash is hard to work with is look at how many things that he's been through. I mean, is he going through all these bands and now working on his, well, not working, I guess.
Well, you got Velvet Revolver, but you got to blame that on, was it Scott Weiland?
Scott Weiland.
Scott Weiland, I mean, Stone Temple Pilot, they kicked him out twice.
Yeah, well, that's his drug addiction. But
yeah.
But, hey, listen, I can't neglect everything in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it all in and think of every possible concept.
There's always three sides to the story.
Well, not three, but there's at least two.
The one person, and then the truth.
Well, all right.
There's always three sides to the story. My experience.
But, it could possibly be Slash. I mean, who the hell knows? I mean,
could be, it's definitely Axl. I mean, he's obviously fun. I mean, you look at that one time they did that concert with Metallica. I don't know if you ever heard about this.
I know about it very well.
I mean, Metallica, James got burnt. they had to cancel
and
the show.
And he walked off because they didn't care.
Yeah. Axl Rose walked off, wouldn't even play the show, and there was a big fucking riot. People set ablaze. It was just like, that shows you what kind of guy this is.
Guns N' Roses, and I should say Axl Rose, could have saved the day there in Moscow.
He could have been the hero, but he decided to be the scumbag.
So on that, I'm going to pull out the card on Axl Rose. Fuck you, it's yours now. You're a piece of shit, and we don't like you very much. I mean, hell, look at fucking that album that took fucking 12 fucking years or whatever to come out with. What the hell is Chinese Democracy? What a fucking piece
You know what's
of shit.
funny about that? When you showed me that one song,
it was great.
The Chinese Democracy song. We were, wow, hey, I can't wait to hear this album. And then you went out and got the album, and every single track besides that one blew monkey balls.
So Axl, up yours. We are fans of Slash through and fucking through.
And Duff.
Oh, and Duff, yeah.
Actually, all the guys from Guns N' Roses, mine is Axl.
Yeah, we love.
Yeah.
But Guns N' Roses then and now could have been a monumental, historic band that fell afraid, Jim.
They did. They did.
They fell afraid. And, what a fucking shame. What a fucking shame because we're blaming Axl Rose. So
Yep.
What else you got for me?
Kev, it's about that time.
Ooh, is it that time?
It is that time.
Well, we got this email at the beginning of the week.
Once again, email us, please.
Yes, we did. We got. You could. Our email address is right there on the bottom of the screen.
What questions?
There it is, right there. There's our email right there.
I'll answer it for you.
So we got this email in the beginning of the week. I have not seen it. Jimmy grabbed it and he wrote it down for us. So read it to me. I'm curious.
All right. Dear Kevin and Jim.
Dear Kevin and Jim. Speak up for the mic, Jim.
I am 20 years old and currently attending college.
All right.
Does
he give his name? Or her name?
Mike.
Mike, yeah, I was right. Male. Okay.
I'm attending college. My girlfriend of 2 years just told me she's pregnant. Needless to say, my world has been turned upside down.
Oh, no shit.
I don't know what to do. Do I now marry this girl, quit college to work full time? I'm in no way, shape, or form prepared for this. Marriage and kids is something I wasn't even considering in my life, at least not for a very long time. What advice can you guys give me? Help, Mike.
All right, so Mike, damn, you got yourself in a little bit of a bind, my friend. You know, Jimmy and I both, it just so happens that you ask a question like this because Jimmy
To the
and I,
right people.
yeah, I mean, if you were ever going to ask anybody, we're the guys to ask in this topic.
I was a father at 19, married at 20.
There you go.
So, yeah, 32 now. So, yeah, I definitely can relate.
Well, I was a father at 18.
Well, why don't you go into this first, Kev?
Well, Mike, listen, here's the deal. You got to grab the bull by the horns, unfortunately for you. I know you're saying that you had either A, no plans of having children or getting married ever, or at least not for a very, very long time.
He said he's been with this girl 2 years, though. So
Well, that's
obviously
cool.
he cares about
Yeah, obviously there's feelings there. I mean, you don't stay with somebody for 2 years if you don't really like them. You know what? This is my advice. Jimmy will give his advice, but this is what I got to say to you. Yeah, you could either shoot yourself and call it quits, but no, I would never say that to anybody. My advice is stay in school. Do not leave whatsoever. Does your parents know? Talk to them a little bit. Maybe they could help you out. Her parents can probably help you out. Where is she? Is she in school, or what is she doing?
I mean, you can't get married just because of a kid.
No.
Because that is just nothing but stemming problems.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Well, continue. I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, no. I mean, you're going into what I'm going to say. Hey, listen. If you don't feel that you love her enough to marry her, or you're want that commitment, you don't have to take it, my man. You do not have to take that commitment.
The only commitment you got to take is
Taking
what's
care of
inside
that
that woman right now. That's
Taking care of
that's
that
your
kid.
child, man. That's your responsibility.
If
Ain't no getting out of that.
No, there's no getting out of that. If you knocked her up, you're in for the long haul, man.
You have an opportunity to start a beautiful family. You've been with this girl 2 years. No, you never made any mention of breaking up or leaving her over this or anything like that. So obviously that's not a question. So obviously you care about this girl, and now there's a kid on the way. She's gonna be the mother of your child, plus a woman you care about. That's all the makings of a founding a great relationship. This could
I am going to interrupt you though and say that if he marries her for the wrong reasons,
no, don't marry her because she's pregnant.
Marry her because you want to.
Marry her because you want to. But on the positive side, looking at the positive, I'm going to try this. Okay, I'm a very pessimistic guy, always looking at the glass half full. But I'm going to look at this half.
Well, pessimistic would be half empty.
Yeah, fuck that up. But you know what I'm saying. Let's look at this on a positive aspect of things. You might have
optimistic.
Right. Yeah. Well, alcohol's taking effect on me, obviously. You have the opportunity here to make something great happen. If you so choose, if everything works out the right way, this could be a great thing, man. This could be a blessing in disguise. I'll tell you right now, if it wasn't for my wife and my kids, I'd either be dead or in jail right now. That's the road I was going down, one or the other. It was a definite. Jail or dead.
Or doing dudes.
Not likely. But, I'll look at this on two ways here. This could definitely work out in your favor. You think your life's over, you're blown away by this, you don't know what to do, you're confused. That's understandable. It's a very big deal. It's a life-changing situation.
Absolutely.
But I'll tell you this could change your life for the better, man. I know it did for me, and... just keep an open mind, you know what I mean? Take every day as it comes and, think long and hard and make the right decisions, and always put that kid before anything else.
Before anything.
Anything.
Else. But at the same time, I'm still going to stay, do not leave school.
No, absolutely not.
Don't
No,
leave
it's true. It's one of those things, your parents always said, go to college, go to high, fuck you, I hate school, guess what? Yeah, I wish I went.
Well, he's already there. So,
yeah.
I don't know how many years you got left. He's only 20, so he's probably got 2 years left. But don't leave school. I mean, what you're going to have to do is obviously get a job, a part-time job at the very least, preferably a full-time job, if not 3 or 4 fucking full-time jobs while you're going to school.
I worked 2 full-time jobs at one point, 80 hours a week. I did 40 hours at a gas station pumping gas, and I did 40 hours in a factory to make things happen. Okay?
Yeah, you'll find a way. It might suck.
You'll find
a way. It might suck for a little while, but you know what? You'll find a way to do this.
Yep.
And do not leave school. Marry her if you want to. And you have the potential possibilities here to make a beautiful thing fucking happen.
Absolutely.
Do not lose hope. Do not lose faith. You got what you got. Cheers now.